Well, today's property pretty much comes with its own outdoor urban pantry, and that will make a whole bunch of sense in just a moment or two. Stay with us and see exactly what it means. We're at 8 Jegaro Street in Denman Prospect. Beautiful 4-bedroom home with a whole range of features that you're going to learn about. I've got Cris and Jen from Home by Holly once again. Thanks to Zango. Cris, thanks for joining us. This is a beautiful place, but it's really environmentally friendly, isn't it?
It sure is. So we're standing here in a beautiful passive home that was built not only for efficiency but for comfort. It's just the most beautiful home.
Okay, so let's have a look at the footprint first and then we'll go through some of the design features.
Yeah, so as you walk through the home, you're greeted by these stunning concrete floors, big wide corridors and entryways for accessibility, gorgeous windows that basically run along the whole northern side of the home. Central to the home is this beautiful open plan kitchen and living space. So the kitchen is beautifully appointed. It's got 2 ovens, which I absolutely love, heaps of storage, but it overlooks this lovely living space, which overlooks that lovely urban garden that we just talked about before. The home has 4 bedrooms, like you said. The master bedroom is segregated from the rest with a lovely walk-in wardrobe and great ensuite, and then you've got another 3 bedrooms, all with robes except for one, which basically could be a study as well, but there's heaps of room there to put robes in if you'd like.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we're going to have a look at the environmental features in a moment, but Jen, I know the vendors of this place and they created and built it. They're very passionate about the environment and about having one of these passive style homes.
Yeah, very passionate. I mean, from the moment you walk in, the comfort factor is here. It's just one of those places that the temperature is just even. They've had people stay here, house sitters that have come in and gone, look, this is one of the best houses we've ever stayed in here. Take a longer holiday and we want to stay a little bit longer. You can just tell from the feel. It's just got the interaction with the kitchen. Imagine cooking Christmas dinner, turkeys, that sort of thing, and just having a drink, interacting with family and friends. And then you've got this out here, which is your own market garden. I guess it's, living off the land kind of thing. So you can just, enjoy that. And the garage is another thing they mentioned. It's big enough to put a 4-wheel drive in there, and that was really important to them because that's one thing that's not really around in these areas. So they're, very happy with what they've come up with. So, it's a great home.
Absolutely, I can attest to that. I stuck my head into the garage. I went, whoa, it's massive, like Ram utes. You can fit them all in there, don't worry. So, Cris, there's some very cool elements with the underfloor heating and the passive temperatures. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So the vendors have told us that the house never goes below 18 degrees, which is amazing, and generally sits at a comfortable 23, 24 degree all year round, which is again just so comfortable, it basically speaks to what Jenny mentioned before. So the reason for this is a couple of things. So first of all, of course, you've got all the double glazing. Most of the windows and doors in the home are either tilt and turn or casement style windows, so that helps with the ventilation of the home. Most importantly, the eaves were designed specifically to the height of the home. So basically it takes in all of the morning sun and throughout the day heats up the house and heats up the floor so that you've got that temperature that continues through the night. So really, really important. They do have hydronic heating, which is under the floor. There's a heat pump that basically heats up the floor, so it's really efficient, so it's not like high energy bills or anything like that. Very rarely do they need to use that because essentially they've explained to us that you need to have 5 days of cloudy days in Canberra to need to use that heat, and it's very rare for that to happen. So
yeah, it's so clever. There's a lot of thought that's gone into this. There's solar on the roof, there's batteries, it's pretty much got everything. Let's talk about Denman Prospect for a moment as well. This is a beaut part of town. A lot of thought gone into this area as well. Oh,
absolutely. And look, you've got a great local shopping centre. You've got the Honeysuckle pub, you've got the Morning Dew Cafe, you've got the pizza place down there. There's a community centre where they do gin making. That would be right up Chris's alley. You've got movie nights. They do the herb garden workshops, gardening in general. So it's just great. You've got Mount Stromlo for bike riders, for walkers. Yeah, so it's just a wonderful place. So you've got the adventure park up the road and also this park down the road down here. So there's open spaces. It's just been beautifully established, and I think just a real great place to live.
Yeah, I know Renee, who does the Mix 106.3 real estate show with me, she lives on the other side of town and she comes down just to come to the adventure park with her kids. It's a beaut spot. Okay, Cris, finally, when and how are we selling?
Yeah, so this one's going to auction on Saturday the 28th of October. Here on site, details will be up on Zango.
Wonderful. 8 Jaguaro Street in Denman Prospect. Come and have a look. You won't need a jacket.